Tuesday night. I am going live tonight instead of tomorrow night because we have our retreat. And I wanted to show you this really cute kit. I'm so excited. So let me show you a couple. Let me show you this. It's the Sweet and Spooky kit. And it makes 15 treat holders, and they're really substantial. So I wanted to show you how big they are. Might actually have to like bump the camera out a little bit. They're huge. They're about 2.5 inches. Yeah, 2.5 inches on each side. They're square. They're milk carton style, so they close like this, and there's a cute little clippy that goes at the top. But what I like about that is that you can clip it closed, but then they can open it, and then they could like re-gift it or re-clip it closed. And this tag actually kind of glues onto here, so the whole thing is like easy for people to reuse. I love this one. It's so cute. You make the little banner with the eek on it and then the ghost, and there's these really cute diamond things. So that's super fun. That's one. This is the other one. You can see this one's got the little clip on it. I love the little hey boo with the bat, and then a lot more of those star gems. And then we're gonna make the other one, which personally I think is the cutest. So let's check that out. All right, so we're gonna need one of these little silver ghosts, and I will say getting his one little arm out was difficult. So, and then we're gonna need a clippy, and if you're careful with your Razzle Dazzle diamonds and you do multiple boxes, you might have a whole extra sheet of them. All right, so we need for this one, we're gonna need one of these purple tags, and we're gonna need a pumpkin and one of these and one of these. I kind of just, you know, gathered up everything, and I had a couple extra boxes, so I was getting all my supplies in order. All right, so in order to, you also get this really cute black and white twine. And then in order to make the box, this is kind of how they come folded. You're gonna put some of the tear and tape on the edge, and then you need just one tear and tape on this kind of adjoining bottom piece. That's it. So you'll probably have extra tear and tape left over as well. Before I take all that off though, let me fold it. So I like to fold all the creases in. This one's already done. I'm gonna fold down all of those. And then I'm also gonna fold this piece down, and then I'm gonna fold this back. It'll make the milk carton piece come together better if we have it done. And then I'm going to take these pieces off, and we'll put that together. And then we'll take this piece off. All right, and then I'm gonna kind of bring my box back. I'm gonna do the two little ones, and then I'll do the one with the adhesive, and I'm just gonna try to like square it up so that, you know, it makes a square and it's not an awkward shape. This is super cute. It's a little haunted house, and it has like roof shingles. You'll see the two that need to be pushed together to make the roof. And then this one. And then the little ghost guy, where did he go? Oh, here he is. Okay, good. So he goes up on a dimensional. He's very cute. And he actually goes on this side, and he's kind of like spookily coming out of the window. And then in order to construct the tag, you're gonna wanna get your take a pick tool or your scissors, and get, all of these have little punches in them. So we'll get all those out. And then we'll kind of layer this guy up. This one, little guy goes on a dimensional, and he goes there, super cute. All right, and then we're gonna line these guys up. So we need some dimensionals. So one in the middle of this, and then one in the middle of this, and then we can do one like on this side of this one. All right, so kind of take these guys off. So the easiest way I found was to just line up the holes and like make sure that they line up first, and then can kind of stick that on. And then same goes with this one. Looks a little off. I don't know why, but it's fine. Then we're gonna get 15 inches of this stuff, which I don't know, is approximately that much. If you haven't seen the trick with the flossers, this is super cool. So you can buy these little dental flossers at like Walmart or Walgreens, and you stick your, especially this is good for twine, because twine I find is kind of slippery and hard to get through holes, and you just pull it through. And then what that lets you do is, right now I've got my twine in there and I didn't have to hassle or fuss with it. All right, so I'm just going to tie a knot. So one of the important things about twine is to not get committed before it is the way you want it. So if you have a twine bow and you're like, all right, I like the length, but I'm not tightening it until I know I've got it exactly how I want it. And then I can, you know, trim it and do whatever else I want. And then we're going to put some of these fun guys on here. Maybe one here. I love these little stars. They're so cute. Okay. And then we're gonna get one of the cool paper clips. I find that these are easier to manipulate if you'll just pre-open them a little bit. If not, they're just kind of difficult to work with, I think. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and stick this on here, and I'm gonna put this on here. I'm gonna try to lift that up so that I don't get on top of it. Super cute. Aren't those cute? I really like them. I think this is a great kit. Sweet and spooky kit. Item, I don't see the item number, but that's okay. But they're in the kit collection, and 15 boxes. And I think they're adorable. I'm super excited about them, and I'm gonna use them for my retreat this weekend. And then I think that people are probably going to see them at Halloween. I think they're great teacher treat boxes because they actually hold something pretty substantial. You could put a gift card in there. You could put that cool like candy corn peanut mix in there. You know, you could put one of those marshmallow fluffy chocolate things. I mean, you really could fit a lot of stuff in here. So I think these are pretty cute, and I'm pretty excited about them. So thanks so much for joining me tonight. It's been a kit kind of week. When you want to craft, but you don't have a ton of extra time, kits are the way. So thanks, y'all. And make sure you're following me on Instagram or Facebook. I'll be posting some lives and some posts and videos from retreat. Looking forward to seeing everyone there. Thanks. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.